corners, up in the hills, and then I just hear this bang and my car swivels, and I just went, that's it, there it is. So a couple weeks ago, I had a lot of bad things happen to me. I mean, they weren't like bad, not all of them, but it was just that the fact that they all happened in this like 1 week and a half that it was just like, are you serious? So I've written a list of all the bad things that happened to me, and now I'm going to tell you what they are. So Saturday, I moved into this house, and I was carrying some boxes, and it was full of, you know, plates and teacups and bowls. And as I pulled it out of the car, the bottom of the box. So on Sunday, I broke my toe. I walked into right there, that thing, literally just walked into it, and I just heard this, and I was like, cool, broke my toe. And I said to my flatmates, guys, I think I broke my toe. Like, I couldn't even walk on it. And they're like, oh, you just sprained it. I was like, no, guys, I've broken my toe. It's now crooked, a little bit bent, but it's all good. You know, I was blessed enough and privileged enough to have a toe, so. Then on the Monday, I was driving out to Sylvia Park. Obviously, if you're not from here, you won't know where that is. But I was along the motorway, freeway, highway, whatever you call it, with all the lanes, and you're going like 100 miles an hour, 100k, whatever. You're just going real fast. I was on the outside lane, and then this truck, like a big ass truck, with like 2 trailers on the back, like big truck, just, you know, starts getting a little too close to my car, and I was kind of like, yo dude, that's a bit close. And then he just, you know, didn't stop moving. His indicators were on, and I was like, okay, he doesn't know I'm here. He hasn't seen me. So this truck starts moving over. So then I have to go off the road at 100k, 100 kilometers. Luckily I didn't hit into the wall. Luckily I didn't get hit by the truck. Luckily I didn't die. And I'm on the side of the road, it's like gravelly. I finally stop, and I just about cry. Like, I was so scared. Could have died, but you know, privileged enough to, you know, be alive, so. Tuesday, I jammed my finger in the door. Nothing that major, but you know, I broke my toe and I took a chunk out of my finger. Also that same Tuesday, I found out I'm allergic to wine. And I purposely trained myself to like wine, because every time I go to like events or just like meetings where, I don't know, they're always like, oh, would you like a glass of wine? And I hate being like alcohol, but I only drink like vodka. And you can't just be like, oh, can I have a casual vodka? They'll be like, are you okay? So I trained myself to be able to like drink a wine and fit in, be social. And then I finally started liking it, and now I break out into this rash. Look at it. It's hideous. It was all down my finger, it was on my neck. And I can still drink red wine, but it makes my teeth go red, and just a hash. So that was a big blow for me, really, because I'd purposely tried to like wine. And if I hadn't done that, we would have been fine. You know, privileged enough to be able to drink fluids, so. Okay, on the Wednesday, I actually had some more wine, because we wanted to test out if it happened again. It did. So I had a glass of red wine, and I had it on the couch, and I knocked it off, went onto the couch, and then the glass rolled off the couch, smashed all over the floor. White tiles, might I add. Had a good day Thursday though. And then Friday, I took my friend who was here from Wellington to get breakfast, and then we both got food poisoning. The battery's gonna die, no! Hold on, let me just replace the battery. So we're out. It was only like half the day, so maybe it wasn't proper food poisoning, but it was funny that we both got it. So, you know, that was great. And then, so that Friday night, my friend was wearing some perfume, and I like neutral smells in my car. So I was like, okay, I'll wind the window down. So I wound them down Friday night, and I was like, okay, don't forget to wind them up. I forgot to wind them up. Friday, it rained the heaviest I've ever heard it rain. Like, cause I don't know if this is like a tin roof made of tin. Yeah, thank you so much. And then the next morning, I just hear Brianna go, oh my God, Jamie, you left your windows down. And a little bit of my heart kind of, it broke, okay? So I went out, checked it out, car was ruined. It was soaked. And then that same day, I went and got my nails done. This isn't really like a bad thing, but it just kind of added to like, I just ruined my car. Like, we'll go get our nails done, and the lady who did my nails was so bad. I've never had my nails done before. This was like the first time I've ever like had it Well, actually no, that's a lie. I have done before one time. But that was different. It was a different kind of, anyway, doesn't matter. I'm telling the story. And the lady who did mine was the worst. She was so rough, didn't file my nails properly. The glue, she like stuck my nail to like my finger. Does that make sense? And then there was like glue all over my fingers, or glue, what is it, the gel stuff? I don't know, but it was horrible. But you know, blessed enough to be able to go get my nails done. But do you know what I mean? It was just part of that whole thing. Usually it wouldn't have bothered me. I'd have been like, oh well, okay. Came home and I was like, oh, I need to go out again. I'll take my car. I had to put 2 towels down in a plastic bag so I could sit in my soaked car. I've had a bad week. You need to spoil yourself, girl. You need to eat a muffin. When I get back, I was running 4 minutes late. 4 minutes. I got a ticket. $65 ticket! Auckland City Council parking, whoever runs that stuff. $65 for 4 minutes over. Obviously I'm in the wrong. I was late, but $65 for 4 minutes? How do you I'd rather give that to like children who need it. People who don't have food, clothes, shelter. Instead I'm giving it to you because I was 4 minutes over. 4 freaking minutes. Only got 4 minutes to get to my car. I was late. $65 for 4 minutes. I don't think they got the council, or is it parking? Is it separate? I think it's separate people. No, whoever runs that, I will find you. And I will fine you $65. Obviously not the parking guy's fault, he has a job to do, but you know, come on! It sucked, and I rang my mum, I was like, Mum, I just got a $65 parking ticket. She's like, it's okay. I was like, it's not though. It's not. I'm very blessed. I had to keep thinking this whole time. I was like, I had a house, some friends. That got me through my week. And then Sunday, had a pretty good day Sunday. Tuesday was my birthday. Okay, so it's kind of, yeah, it's like a week and a half. So we had a good Sunday, good Monday. And then Tuesday was my birthday. Because I live in Auckland and my family's in Hawke's Bay. So it's like a 5-hour drive. So I thought I should go home and see my family for my birthday. So the morning of my birthday, I get up and I said to my flatmates, something bad always happens on my birthday. Last year, I got food poisoning. I seem to get food poisoning a lot. I was in LA and my Andrea Russett, actually she drove hours trying to find the spaghetti bolognese, and she was like, happy birthday. I was like, thank you so much. Ate it. It was like 3-4 hours later, I died. Thank you, Andrea. She probably put something in it on purpose. And they said, okay, well, drive safely. Like, yeah, I know, because I could just, especially after this week I'd had, something bad was bound to happen. I'm driving home, you know, listen to my tunes. I'm about 3.5 hours into the trip. Nothing bad has happened. I've been driving real good, around the corners, up in the hills, and then I just hear this bang, and my car swivels, and I just went, that's it. There it is. My tire exploded. Not even just like a flat tire, like it went bang. So I pull over, I'm like, okay, cool, don't panic. All good, you knew something bad was gonna happen, you were prepared for it. All good, you're lucky enough to have a tire. Pull over, check the tire out, yep, dead flat. You know, so I go back to the car, get the phone out. No service, nothing, not even a bar. I'm like, sweet, Jamie, you're all good. Blessed enough to have a phone. But seriously, what the f? I've had enough. I looked up at the sky and said, God, why me? Why me? Did I do something wrong? I know I've missed a couple Sundays, but you know, blessed enough. I started sort of like, what do I do? Like, I'm gonna have to talk to a stranger, like, ew. But do you know what I mean? Like, you're in the middle of nowhere. I'm a teenage girl. I flagged down one car, nothing, didn't even get a look. Next car, sort of waved, nothing. Next car, no. And then another car came from the other direction. I was in like a weird spot as well, where I was on a corner, kind of, so like no one would see me until they're around, and then it's kind of a bit late. Then a car came from the other direction, I went, and it was an old guy, and he went, you. Third car that had actually come past before had turned around. It was 2 guys and said, hey, are you okay? And I think they could see I was on the verge of tears. The guy went, okay, well, pop the boot then. I'm like, thank you, God. And nothing bad's happened to me since. So, you know, I think I got all my my badness out for the week, because I like to consider myself a very lucky person, but that was horrible. Oh no, actually, I got home, I got cramps, and I couldn't eat my birthday cake. But other than that, you know, blessed to have a birthday cake, blessed to have a uterus. Okay, my cameras, I've got like a little bit of memory left, so I'm just gonna stop. I hope you like the video, give it a thumbs up, please subscribe, please don't run out of memory. Okay, that's the worst week of my life. If you had a worst experience, please comment it below. Okay, see you next week, bye!
Turns out the wrong side of the bed is the right side. Get out of bed on the left and I smile wide, cause I know I'm gonna make this big. It's the best of both worlds, I can change my wig. Get it? Time to show what we each do. Call stupid but we smile when we need to. Screw logic, let's get crazy. We is the new normal like the world is Jamie's. You can't blame me cause I can't be lame. I'm just trying to have fun, keeping it on replay. Be an idiot, rap and act ruthless, screaming like gangsta rap made me do it. So the table's breaking in, almost taking like it's another day, but we gonna keep the ambition.